What if the man you've been praying for is already in your life, but you keep ignoring the signs? And what if the one you are chasing so hard is actually not the one God sent? Here's the truth. God does not speak in confusion. So if your heart is always confused about him, then something is wrong. Today, I'm going to show you 7 clear signs that God chose him for you. And listen carefully, because sign number 5 is where most people get it wrong. A lot of people today are tired of heartbreak, tired of praying and waiting, tired of asking God, is this the right person? Some people are even in relationships they begged God for. But deep inside, they still feel empty. They still feel unsure. They still feel restless. So the question is, how do you really know if a man is sent by God or just someone you like? Because not every good man is God's man for you. And not every strong feeling is a sign from God. So let's go deep, slowly and clearly. Sign 1. He brings you peace, not confusion. This is the first and most important sign. If God truly chose him for you, you will feel peace. Not perfect peace all the time, but deep inside, your heart will be calm. You won't always be overthinking. You won't always be asking, does he love me? Why is he acting like this? Should I stay or leave? No. Instead, you will feel steady, because God's presence brings peace. Now listen carefully. Confusion is loud. Peace is quiet. Confusion makes you anxious. Peace makes you rest. If you are always crying, stressing, guessing, and checking your phone every minute, that is not the kind of peace God gives. Yes, relationships have challenges, but confusion should not be your daily experience. So ask yourself honestly, do I feel peace with him or pressure? Because the one God chooses will not make your soul feel like a battlefield. Sign 2. He respects you and your values. A man sent by God will not try to change your values. He will respect them. He will not pressure you to do what you are not comfortable with. He will not make you feel bad for standing strong. Instead, he will honor your boundaries. Let's make it simple. If you say no, he listens. If you believe in something, he respects it. If you want to grow spiritually, he supports it. The right man will never make you choose between him and God. Never. Because a man who is truly from God understands that God comes first. If a man keeps pushing you to compromise your beliefs, your standards, or your peace, then he is not aligned with God's purpose for you. Love that comes from God does not destroy your values. It protects them. Sign 3. He helps you grow, not shrink. When God sends someone into your life, that person will help you grow, not shrink. You will become better, stronger, wiser, more confident, not smaller, not weaker, not lost. A wrong relationship will make you lose yourself. You will stop doing the things you love. You will stop being yourself. You will start changing just to keep the person. But the right man, he will inspire you. He will encourage you. He will push you to become the best version of yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard, because God's plan is always about growth. So ask yourself, am I becoming better with him, or am I losing myself? Because love should build you, not break you. Sign 4. His actions match his words. This one is very important. Anyone can talk. Anyone can say, I love you. I care about you. I want a future with you. But words are easy. Actions are proof. A man chosen by God will be consistent. He will not say one thing today and do another tomorrow. He will not disappear and come back with excuses. He will not confuse you with mixed signals. Instead, his actions will match his words. If he says he cares, he shows it. If he says he will be there, he shows up. If he says he respects you, he proves it. Consistency is a sign of character. And character matters to God, because God is not unstable. So the man he sends will not be unstable either. Watch what he does, not just what he says, because actions reveal truth. Sign 5. You don't have to chase him eyes. This is the one most people ignore. Listen carefully. If God truly chose him for you, you will not have to chase him. You will not have to beg for attention. You will not have to force things to work. There will be effort from both sides, not just you. Let's be real. A lot of people today are tired because they are doing all the work. They are calling first, texting first, apologizing first, trying first, every time. That is not balance. That is chasing. And chasing creates exhaustion. The truth is simple. If a man wants you, you will know. If he doesn't, you will be confused. God's plan does not require you to force love. It flows naturally. Yes, relationships require effort, but effort should be mutual. If you are the only one trying to keep things alive, then you are not in a God-led relationship. You are in a one-sided struggle. And that is not what God wants for you. Sign 6. He seeks God. A man who is chosen by God must also seek God. Not perfectly, not like a saint, but sincerely. He should have a relationship with God. He should care about doing what is right. He should be open to growth. Because a man who listens to God will not lead you in the wrong direction. But a man who ignores God will follow his feelings, his ego, or the world. And that can lead to pain. You don't need a perfect man, but you need a man who is willing to grow spiritually. A man who prays. A man who reflects. A man who listens. Because one day he may lead a family. And if he cannot follow God, how can he lead you? Sign 7. You feel confirmation, not force. When God is involved, things align. Not perfectly, but clearly. You will feel confirmation. Not pressure. Not fear. Not confusion. Confirmation can come in different ways. Peace in your heart. Wise advice from trusted people. Repeated clarity over time. But force feels different. Force feels rushed. Force feels stressful. Force feels like you are trying to make something happen. God does not rush you into wrong decisions. He guides you with clarity. So if you feel like you are forcing everything, take a step back. Because what is from God does not need to be forced. It will stand. It will grow. It will make sense over time. Here is the biggest mistake people make. They choose based on feelings alone. Feelings are powerful. But feelings can lie. Loneliness can lie. Attraction can lie. Even your heart can lie sometimes. But God's direction does not lie. That is why you must not rush. That is why you must pay attention to these signs. Because choosing the wrong person can cost you peace, time, and purpose. So don't just ask God for a relationship. Ask Him for the right one. A relationship that brings peace. A relationship that builds you. A relationship that aligns with His purpose for your life. Because not every good man is God's man for you. And not every open door is the right door. Be patient. Be wise. And trust God's guidance. Which of these signs spoke to you the most? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. And if you know someone who is confused in their relationship, share this with them. It might save them from making a painful mistake.